Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for April 25th, 2025. We've got a Seaside Dark Ages and Adventures Kingdom. And it looks like we don't have draw. We do have Bridge Troll though. You don't necessarily need so much draw to make Bridge Troll work. Seaway too, so you can get a bunch of buys. The only trashing is Lookout, so that's gonna be a little rough. Wandering Minstrel does help with that though. And then there's also Ball. Okay, hold on. So takes their -1 coin token, and then Ball is, yeah, that's kind of interesting. You can like basically end up with your -1 coin token already. Like you're gonna get hit with Bridge Troll, but you'd already have it from Ball, so like the Bridge Troll attack doesn't matter. Although, I mean, there's Lighthouse too, so you could potentially be protected against it. But yeah, the combination of like Ball and Seaway and Bridge Troll. I mean, I guess hitting 5 a bunch of times is not necessarily easy, but you can like, if you can get provinces to cost 4, you can empty. If you have 20 coins, you can empty the provinces by balling. I guess the Seaway part isn't as relevant there anyway, but like you would need 3 Bridge Trolls in play already. That's already 3 of the 4 buys, or no, that's already all 4 of the buys. Getting the 20 coins though, that's tough. Like with Bridge Troll as your payload, but yeah, there's definitely some stuff here. The lack of draw is going to make it difficult for sure. There's also the Relic attack. Okay, so we probably will want to play with Lighthouse. We definitely want to open Lookout. We might even want to open double Lookout, as we can still take Lighthouse early, as well as Fishing Village. I mean, overall, might prefer Wandering Minstrel as Village over Fishing Village. There's also the question of like, do we need, like, Fishing Village is only a stop card every other turn and does give you a coin, but like we already, like, we're already gonna be so limited on space for stop cards. There is like Treasury. It potentially can pick up some cheaper treasuries once you get some Bridge Trolls, but you gotta hit 5 for that first. Oh, yeah. Also, the question is like, do you ever actually buy Seaway? Because I don't know. I mean, surely we're not opening Wandering Minstrel, so I guess either way we can open with a Lookout. Goes for a Pirate. Well, that's probably a good sign. I think I'm gonna go double Lookout. All right, let's get ourselves a Lighthouse. I think they're likely to pick up a Relic anyway with that Pirate. You know, I'd like to trash an estate here. We have 2 estates down there. All right, I guess we'll take a Fishing Village. My God, come on! We don't need the actions from Fishing Village right now, so we might as well get the Lighthouse on top. Guess we'll take one more. Thank you. I guess we take one more Fishing Village. Do we need to take a silver? Or do we just take another fishing village? I think we take another fishing village. Alright, now we take a minstrel. Hmm. I think we do it that way. There's 5. Get the bridge troll. Oh shit. I guess we trashed the other lookout at this point. And just take another bridge troll. Okay. Oh, we discarded 2. Okay, we have an estate down there. Whoa. Okay. Just keep loading up on bridge trolls. So now we're obviously going to take the last 2 bridge trolls. We just go minstrel with that. I guess so. We could also get a treasury. Maybe that's better. I don't think we're very likely to get stuck in a situation where we don't have enough actions. 3 bridge trolls. We have like 1 duration fishing village, a couple of other fishing villages, and a minstrel. So like we only need 1, or no, we need 2 plus actions. We don't have that many stop cards though. I think I'm gonna go with the treasury. We could take more fishing villages, but I don't think I want to. So we do still have a copper left in our deck. Three wandering minstrels and 2 duchies. Okay. Well, we can't reveal 3 bridge trolls with this lookout, so... Okay, fine. Goodbye, fishing village. Annoying. So I have 3 bridge trolls in play. That is scary. We could empty piles right now, but they're... I wonder if... Do we just have to ball for provinces? Maybe so. Like, the rest of their deck should be pretty garbage, right? We could like take a bunch of estates. We could take a bunch of minstrels. It's all risky, though. We could just take nothing. Could take, like, a warehouse and try to use that to find our other bridge trolls. Does come at the cost of hand size, of course. But... Resolves a bridge troll. Plays 3 bridge trolls. Didn't shuffle. 8 cards left to go. So they may have 1 more bridge troll down there. They're not going to have both of the other ones. I think 1 warehouse is probably worth it. And I think lowering other piles is not what I want to do. Okay. That worked out pretty well. Aside from the part where we can't afford anything. I mean, we can afford 5 duchies. We just don't have any coins. I mean, 5 duchies could definitely be correct. 5 duchies in an estate, and we've got all these bridge trolls in play. And they don't. Yeah, I don't think there's... I mean, we're very, very close to being able to empty on lighthouses. But I don't think there's any reason to lower that rather than just taking the estate. Like, we'll be guaranteed to be able to empty lighthouses if that's what we want to do. Alright, well, we can also empty on estates. Whatever. So, they didn't get any trashing. Seems bad. If I had a 5-2 here, I would just open Bridge Troll Lighthouse and, like, pick up Lookout later, and yeah, it's not ideal from a trashing perspective, but Pirate, I mean, it is nice to be able to hit with the Relic attack, except there's Lighthouse on the board, so I'm, you know, the fact that I got Lighthouse up like every turn is It's not terribly likely. So that's like a little bit, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't expect, you know, I mean, having trashed most of my starting cards definitely helps with that, but it's still not that likely that you're going to be just consistently playing Lighthouse every turn. So but even so, um, getting the Relic Attack going, I mean, it is a stop card. Like, it's a better, 2 coins is better than 0, the 0 coins that you get from the card that you don't draw from Relics. So, like, it is definitely better than nothing. I just don't know, like, that it's worth it when, there's Bridge Trolls to be gained, right? And, like, if you open Bridge Troll, it's going to be a lot easier to pick up a bunch of, whatever, the cheap stuff that, like I was struggling to get to 5, but if you open Bridge Troll, you've already hit 5. So, you either maybe you end up getting another Bridge Troll, or maybe you get, like, I don't know, some minstrels or fishing villages or whatever. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really see the argument for opening Pirate. I mean, the other thing you could do, I guess, is you could open Ball. That on a 5/2, opening Ball is the equivalent of having a 4/3, because then you end up paying off the coin, and so if, like, you really want to open Double Lookout, or if you want to open Lookout something, you can do that with Ball. Maybe that is actually correct. Just open on 5/2, open Ball for Lookouts, and then on 2/5 you could open Lighthouse, Ball for Lookouts. Maybe that's, yeah, I could see that. I don't know. I mean, getting the early Bridge Troll is quite nice, because you, like, are otherwise going to struggle to get there. It's going to be slow. And, like, from that perspective, it could be argued I should have opened, like, Lookout Silver or something, but I don't know. I wanted to get thin rapidly, and I did, and it was helpful. So, yeah. Anyway, I feel quite confident that skipping Lookout is not the play. Although it is another one of those cases where the AI, like, does something like that and then still plays it, like, it's still a pretty competitive game overall. I mean, in a way, it wasn't, like, by the end, because, like, they were, they managed to collide a bunch of Bridge Trolls together and had, like, some pretty scary good turns, and then it was like, okay, but now you have to go through the rest of your deck, and you can't do very much. But it was still, as a consequence of that, it did, like, this triple Bridge Troll turn, or even, like, 4 Bridge Trolls. It did feel close. But all they did with this was gain 3. Oh, I guess they only had 2 coins. Yeah, so they couldn't even afford Province with 4 Bridge Trolls in play, because they only had 2 coins. No fishing villages, no lighthouses in play, I guess, except for this one that offset the minus coin token. And then the next turn with the 3 duration Bridge Trolls, still couldn't afford Province. They had the Pirate in hand and just some junk, I guess. On the state, Copper. Yeah. Anyway. I mean, obviously, I wasn't able to afford Province some of those later turns either, but I did on that one turn. I think I had I had a fishing village and a lighthouse in play, played another lighthouse, played the treasury, a copper, yeah. I did get attacked. Oh, I guess I wasn't. Oh, no, wait. No, this turn I had the ball. Okay. I guess I didn't play a lighthouse this turn, so I did finally get attacked this turn. No, because I didn't play Bridge Troll. And so yeah, I was resolving this because I had the... Oh no, I did play a lighthouse. Blah. Okay, okay. I hadn't played a lighthouse the previous turn. No, I did. Okay, I can't read. It's fine. I was like, I think I did play lighthouse like every turn, and indeed. And I was looking at the minus coin token, but that was from ball. Okay, anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't actually going to be that close so long as I played it like I didn't, you know, do anything stupid. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, Lookout, you got to play with Lookout. It is annoying. Like, I will say, like, Lookout as a trasher is pretty annoying, like, just from the perspective of, like, oh, look, I can't find my estates. Oh, I don't have very much money. You know, I don't know. It's, like, even compared to, like, I don't know, like Goat Herd or something, like, you know, which is also 3 cost, non-terminal single card trasher. And granted, the interaction with the other player would change things, but even if it didn't, like if Goat Herd was here instead and they skipped it, like we would have, you know, every time we play Goat Herd, we're looking at 4 cards in hand rather than 3 cards from the top of the deck, and we'd be like trashing the estates faster as a consequence of that. Granted, Lookout does do a little bit of sifting. That is, it can be helpful, but yeah. But either way, you still gotta do it. You gotta get thin so you can play out your bridge trolls. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.